JH304, 20th February, Thursday. Okay, so now I'll be going through AFL3. First, there is the log AX plus 3. Okay, those who are done. Okay, the answers here is pretty difficult. Okay, so the graph y equals to log AX plus 3 pass through 0b and negative 1, 0. Okay, so 0, comma b, negative 1, 0. There are your points over here. There are points over here. What happened? The file poke you, is it? Oh. Okay, so then I substitute. Okay, so very simple. Okay, so I share with you what I think. Now, if I want to find the values a, b, and k, you see the coordinates, what will you do? All coordinate geometry problems, you take the value, you sub inside. Okay, those who haven't do, don't worry. You can half listen, half do lah. Okay, so very simple. Substitute, say 0, comma b. When x equals to 0, y equals to b. 0 times a plus 3. b is just log 0 plus 3. So you can see that b is basically just log 3. Why are you writing on your hand? You go on your hand? Huh? Wow. If you are as committed to studying as you're in canoeing, wow, I think you will. Okay, good. Do the same. All my math also you write. You write here, right till your whole skin turn like got tattoo like that. Okay. So what was yesterday's program? You still remember? You still remember yesterday's program? Write down one of the things you remember from yesterday's training. Remember? No. What's one thing you remember from yesterday's math lesson? Okay. Can so I found B. Okay, so next I will find, maybe I can find A. So I made use of this point, right? What can I do now? I made use of the second point. So I can also sub negative 1, 0. If y equals to 0, x has negative 1, I get negative A. Log of negative A plus 3 is 0. Okay, so what will negative A plus 3 be? Log of what value gives you 0? 1. So negative A plus 3 has to be 1. Negative A is negative 2. A is equals to 2. So question 1 is pretty easy, right? I get A equals to 2. Okay, next one, x equals to k. What do I get with x? Okay, so how do I find x equals to k? This is the difficult one. This is the one where I believe it is worth your attention, right? And when I did it with 307, I had to explain this about 4 or 5 times. Okay, because people really didn't get it. And some wasn't ready to listen to the question yet. Okay, so not to worry, this is recorded. I also will go through a few times today, right? I'm prepared to explain this part up to 5, 6 times for you. Right, x equals to k. We call this the asymptote. Right? We call this the asymptote. I just want to bring to your attention, initially, when we have a log graph, the log graph looks something like that. Okay, the log graph looks something like that. This is y equals to LGX. Okay, this is 1, 0. What is the asymptote here? The asymptote is x equals 0. Why is it x equals to 0? And you look at this, how do you get asymptote from here? Basically, inside cannot be what? X has to be positive, right? So inside cannot be 0. So how do I find this? By equating whatever is inside the log to 0. I can get the asymptote. Okay? Because I know that my x cannot be 0. I know that this cannot be 0. Precisely because this cannot be 0, if I equate to 0, that's how I will find the asymptote. Right? Because asymptotes are no man's land. You cannot go there. You cannot touch the value. Okay? So what does it mean? At this point here, at x equals to k, basically ax plus 3 is equals to 0. This is where the function is not defined. Don't take anything out. You can only put things in, but you cannot take out. This one is the church, the back, donate money one. You don't donate money, you donate homework. Okay. Yeah. So at x equals to k, right? So I hope you get this point. Like you can see, if I equate x to 0, this is where I can find my asymptote. Because precisely at 0, it is not defined. Okay, so here say, precisely at this point here, where ax plus 3 is equal to 0, it is not defined. So I sub, you can see here, this equation, I sub a equals to negative 2, so a equals to 2. I sub x equals to k. I basically get 2a plus 3 equals 0. 2k plus 3 equals 0. K is negative 3 over 2. And that is how I get my answer. Okay? So this question, don't worry so much. Recent times, it will not come out so difficult. YEA maybe yes. Okay? Can not for recent future, but transformation will be difficult. Yes. I never say. Cannot quote me, okay. Okay. Can Okay, can So let's say if you're not sure, basically the asymptotes can be found. Okay, basically when you get y equals to LG of a function x, then fx equals to 0 gives you the vertical asymptote. Okay, can so far? Clear? Clear, children? Okay, so next, I go to question 2. Now, in case you are stuck, yes. Okay, let me just stay here for a while. Don't sleep. Don't put your head on the table. Yeah. Horizontal is y equals something. Horizontal, right, is for exponential. Exponential curve, right, they'll have horizontal asymptote. Log curve, they'll have vertical asymptote. For horizontal, you just have to remember. You just have to remember. Yeah, okay, horizontal basically, okay, you see, okay, y equals to 2 power x, right? What's the asymptote? Because you know this guy is always positive. Okay, but let's say, Papa, I give you another question. Y equals to 2x plus 3. What is that? So what is the asymptote? Sorry? Y equals to 3 or x equals 3? Correct? You understand? Because the graph shifts up. But don't worry, not so important in the recent future. Okay. Okay. So I go to question 2. Yeah. Which one? Sorry, quieten down, please. I cannot hear Joshua. When you solve, okay, because when you take log of what value gives you 0? Log of 1 gives you 0, right? Remember the growth rate is 1, that means I have not grown. That's why inside is 0. Okay, at the same time, if let's say this doesn't appeal to you, now I just ask you, okay, if a log base 10 negative a plus 3 is equals to 1. Now, if I were to convert this from log form to exponential form, what does that give you? Can I also say negative a plus 3 is equals to 10 power 1? 10? Sorry, 10 power 0, 10 power 0. So it's negative n plus 3 equals to 1. A equals to negative 2. Okay, A equals to 2. Okay, so question 2. Just in case you are stuck at question 2, if you are stuck at question 2, then what should you do is you go to your notes and then you look at page number 14, if I'm not wrong. Page 14 on the question example before question 3.1. Question 3.1. So I say again, if you are stuck on question 2, you can go to page 14 of your notes and go and ask for help. If you are stuck at question 2, you can go to page 14 of your notes. Okay? So 3 power x and log 3x, how are they related? Yeah, actually reflections of each other about the line y equals to x. In case you all don't know. Okay, y'all? Can all? So if you need help, just go to your notes. Just go to your notes. Okay? Right? So basically, it looks like this, guys. You all remember? Okay, and you remember where do the marks go? They go to the intercepts. Okay? So I'm showing you how I mark live. I see the intercepts, 1 mark. I see the shape correct, 1 mark. I see the asymptotes, 1 mark. Okay? So just now Prava was asking, who has horizontal, who has vertical? Exponential function will have a horizontal asymptote. Vertical will have a log. Log graphs will have vertical asymptote. Exponential have horizontal. That's how I guarantee. Okay, and if you look at it, what does it look like? Guys, just look at your right hand. The answer is all in your hand. Okay? Remember, this is the log graph. This is the exponential graph. Remember? Right? And this is the line y equals to x. In case you're still not very sure, let me show it to you. Can you see? This is y equals to 3 power x. This is y equals to log base 3x. Okay? What does it look like? Now, if you just turn your hand, remember, what does it look like? The Chinese word chuan. Right? That's how they make the basketball. They actually key into an equation. In the basketball factory, they make the lines up in the curve. Okay, in case yeah, that's for you, for interesting fact. So that is question 2. That is question 2. That is question 2. Just now I go through, but I must follow, follow. What were you doing just now? What were you doing just now? Nothing. Hey, why were you not following? Why were you not following question 1? Listen to me, stay. Okay, Okay. So now I go through 2A, right? Then I go through 2B. Okay, 2B, So 2B, I state the number of solution. What does it mean by solution? Intersect. Okay, intersect. Do they intersect? Now look at these two. Do they intersect? Look at your own lines, the hand. Do the two lines ever intersect? Huh? They don't, right? They don't, right? Yeah, so basically there's no intersection. There's no solution. Okay, there's no solution. Simple idea, there is no solution. Okay, there is no solution. Okay, there is zero solution. Go and wash your face. Go and wash your face. Okay, Jakai. What are you doing? What are you doing in my class? What's your purpose here? Okay, JH304, 20th February, Tuesday. Okay, Thursday. So it's 2B, okay? Then I go to question 3. Okay, Okay, So I go through question 3. So question 3, let me slowly. Okay, so if you are with me now and you are doing question 3, right? The value is given by V equals to V naught. calculate the value if the house doubles after 10 years. Is anyone doing this question right now? You're doing this question now. Okay, so what does it mean by K? If the value of the house doubles after 10 years, what does this mean to you? Okay, what does this mean to you? You gotten back yours already? I give you back yours. You mark already? Yeah. Okay, what does it mean? Sorry? Okay, when time is 0, what is the value? When time is 0, what is the value? Can anyone tell me? V, how do we pronounce it? V naught, V naught. V naught. Okay, we call this V naught, Now, if the value doubles after 10 years, that means, right, when time is 10, what is the value? Sorry? 2V naught. Very good. So all you need to do, children, you just take this. If you can read in English, you can think in math, I'll tell you, you will have a very good life doing math. Okay, So all you need to do, you substitute this as 2V naught and time as 10. Okay, when time is 10, the value is 2V naught. So 2V naught equals to V naught e power 10k. Okay? So Kang Yu is not paying attention. Zekai, what will I do next year? You submit already, right? Haven't. Just cancel. Okay, ln 2 equals to e power 10k. Solve. I think you should know what to do. Okay, you just give me a second. I will let you. What's going on? Why does it move by itself? Crazy. Okay. Goes, Jalan. Okay, so let's take a look at part 3. Okay, so I think after you are done, you solve already, you should have 0.0693 and 15.8. I think Sadhana is doing, Renee is doing. Let me know if you can get the answer, 0.0693. Very, very easy, simple idea. You just substitute your value as 2V naught, time as 10. This is the mathematical meaning of my house value double after 10 years. This is a good house. Okay, you must buy. Okay, Dora, what are you doing? Wow. Who's that so handsome? Okay. So, okay. I see some of you looking at the screen and then you, so I'm going to pause. I remember when I marked Shivani Sadhana's homework, practice set 2, got no mistake. Got no mistake. Okay, so this is what I can tell you. But I thought I returned to you. It's not with you now? Can you just help me check? Okay, Did you get back your practice set 1, Sadhana? Did you get back your practice set 1? Correct, it's all together, I remember. Yours also not with you. Yours is with you? You got it back? Okay. Funny, Okay, so I look at AA, AA. This is the answer for AA. Can you just help me take a look? This is e power x minus 1. Sorry, wrong. This one. B. Okay, so for 8B, have you done? You got do or not? Got do, then you must mark. Okay? You must mark. Okay, so 8B. This is the first question of topic 3, practice set 2. Topic 3, practice set. Have you found Sadhana's one? No, not find all. Oh man, I'm so sad. Okay. So, okay, after that, you reject. Okay. You need to reject with a reason. Okay, guys? You need to reject with a reason. Okay, Shh, listen. You need to reject with a reason. Okay, so far? Can, Example, Isabella don't like this boy, so she reject him. I don't like you. Why? Must give a reason. Right? Because you stay at Jurong, I stay at East Coast. Very hard. Cannot meet. Okay? So give a reason. x minus 5 more than 0. Okay, ah? Can ah? So what am I doing here? You can see I'm packing. I pack the logs together. Okay, I pack the logs together until I have one log function. So personally, listen, I call this packing. I pack the logs until I have one log. So 3, you can even call this log 28 if you want. Then you cancel the log on both sides. That's also okay. Right? And then you should be able to solve. Okay, get this answer? Now what you must do is, children, you must remember when I was marking for 07, I saw a lot of them didn't put reason. Some of them go and put x more than 0. Unfortunately cannot. What's the reason for rejection? X minus 5 must be positive. Okay? So you don't have to go and start left hand side, right hand side like search. But you have to check the inputs. The base cannot be defined. It must be positive. The terms also must be positive. Okay? And I just want to ask you, if you were a math teacher, would you set a question like 8B where you can test students how to reject answers? Or will you go and test a question like 10C where everything can be taken? Which one will you test? If you want to test for students' understanding, will you test 8B or 10C? Who said 10C? 13, was it you? Xingyu, I can recognize your voice. Is it you? 13, was it you? 13, I'll slap you, I'll slap both of you, tell you. You say me some more, you answer, I curse you, lose again. Okay, sorry. Okay. Sorry? I'm the police. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. Airdrop this one, after I go through practice set 3, I will airdrop you. Okay? At this moment, I still cannot. Because other teachers haven't shared. Yeah. So just give me more time. Okay, so I go through question 9B. Now 9B, I believe, is a question that a lot of the students may have issue with, because you deal with you deal with different base. So remember, when I do search, or when I do indices, or when I do logs, what's one thing I always want to have? I want to have same base. I want to have like search. I want to have same log. I always want the same base on both sides. So if I look at this, right, I see log 3, I see log 3, I see base x. Then children, what should I do? Prava, what should I do here? I should change the base. Should I change to base 3 or should I change to base x? Base 3, why not base x? Yes, so very good. Okay, you all understand. You all take the words right out of my mouth. So I will change to this to base 3. Why? Because you see, if I change to base x, if your base is an x is unknown, then it starts below. It's very hard to find. Okay, our base is, home is where the heart is. Your base is where the heart is. If I give you an unknown base, it's like, Joshua, I want you to go home now, but you don't know what's your address. You will be lost. You understand? So that's why I will want the base to be the same. So I change to 1 over log 3x. Anyone do not understand why? What law did I use here? I want to ask Salihan, what law did I use here? Change of base, Okay, so the law can be found in the notes under change of base. Log AB is 1 over log BA. Is it okay? Can I? Now over here, do you see, when you want to use substitution, the substitute sticks out like a sore thumb. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay, it really sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay, can you see? Log 3x, it sticks out like a sore thumb. What do? I let this be U. Okay? I know a lot of solution, textbook, they like to choose Y. Okay, they like to choose Y, but I choose U. Okay, Because U is a, sorry? Okay, a lot of people choose Y. Okay, but I choose U. U is okay, because X, Y is like coordinate. Sometimes Y can be very confusing. Okay, then end up people go and write Y in the answer. So I choose U. So try to use U if possible. Can Okay, Okay, so I have 2 answers. Okay? Question 9, B is 1/27 and 3. Okay, Any issue? Who has not done practice set 2? Okay, can. It can be done within 1 day. Half an hour can finish it. Half an hour. Okay, Okay. So next, I go to question 10C. 10C is very chill. Okay, yeah. What do you need to check? You need to check that x is positive. You need to check that 6x minus a is more than 0. Okay, because they are the base and the term. Okay? Can, Next, I go to 10E. X equals to -1/4. It's also very easy. Okay? In fact, if I don't recall wrong, out of this class, as of yesterday, about 10 people submitted practice set 2 already. Okay? So I mark. Okay, I mark. Okay. E, Let me repeat what I said. As of yesterday night, I believe in 304, about 10 people have submitted practice set 2. And those that I checked, generally everyone got everything correct. So that's what. Have you gotten back yours?
Yes.
Okay, good. So it's just Sadhana and Shivani. I don't know why. Anyone else? You also never get back? 10C. Okay, I'll show you 10C. Okay, Isabella, Wu Yitian, are you okay? Are you doing practice set 2 now?
No.
You are finished. Oh, yeah, I remember you finished also. I remember you submitted. Have you gotten it back?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Okay, Xing Yu.
For 10C, do we need to check like left hand side, right hand side?
No need. You can. But the marks only is given when you reject. So in this case, no need to reject. Okay, So in this case, I see 2 and 4. It fulfills both. 4 fulfills both. So in a way, Xing Yu, I'm doing checking, but I'm doing it in my head. Okay, you don't have to show. When do you need to show? It is a rejection. Okay, E, -1/4. Can I go on to E? Okay, can. Is C you finish? Yeah, okay. Is E okay? Did everyone get correct? Okay. I'll pause for a while for you to copy E. You need to just be very careful with your indices. Okay, because this kind of question, I will tell you it's about 5 to 6 marks and it's pretty important. So go and do this question like maybe 5 million times. Okay. Now, what are we doing here? We are creating the same base. I want to bring to you mathematics big idea. It's called equivalence. Right? So you can see that we have so far across the chapter we have been doing this. If a square root b equals to 7 square root b, what does it say? A equals to 7. That is chapter 1. Chapter 2, if a power x equals to a power y, x equals to y. Chapter 2. Chapter 3, log ax equals to log ay. If you could pay attention to me, that would be really good. Because I think this will benefit you. X is equals to y. Right? This is the idea of equivalence. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Okay? So what can we ask you to do? Right? So maths teachers, when they test you in quiz, they like to test you maximal concepts with minimal marks. If with 2 marks I can test you 3 chapters worth, I'll be very happy. Example like this. Can you see this is testing chapter 2 and chapter 3 together. Indices and log. Okay? So again, what do I do? Simple idea. Now, Caden, Xavier, I look at 2, 16, 4. What comes to my mind? I believe you submitted already. I passed you back already. Have you submitted?
Yeah, wait.
I think I remember I'm marking yours. Okay, so I change all. Okay, got it, Okay, so 2 power P plus 2, 2 power 4 times 2 power 2, 3 over 2Q. Okay, so now, Jia Kai, do I multiply or do I add? Multiply. Okay, so 2 power 4 times 2 power 3Q. Next person, Colin. Do I multiply or do I add the powers? Add. Okay, very good. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, I call this packing. Packing is not a term used in MOE textbook. It's just my own humble term. Because I believe, you see, if I pack all to the same place, it's like asking all the relatives to come to the grandmother house, come together, go to the same house. After that, what do? Burn down the house. No more house. Okay? So it's become like that. T plus 2, 4 plus 3. Okay. Can Okay, next. Same idea. Guys, you can see what I do here, I call this packing. What do I do here? This is also what? I'm also packing. Okay, so you can see I changed this to this. Okay, look at the one in green. I pack them together into one log function. Now, Xingyu, what law is this called? What law am I using? When I pack from here to here, what law am I using? What is the name of this law? Quotient law. Very good. Okay, so Zhisan. Brain freeze. Okay, so brain fart. Okay. Can So I forgot to say already. Now my brain also freeze. Okay, indices. Shut up, Zhisan. Okay. There are 2 rules that you must follow. Rule number 1. The teacher is always right. Rule number 2. If the teacher is wrong, please refer to rule number 1. Okay. Anyway, okay, so log 6, okay, you can see I pack them together. Then what do? 2 go to 1. Okay, so guys, in indices and in log, listen, they all have quotient law. They all have product law. Product law can be found in indices, it can be found in logs. Right? Because indices, log, remember log is a different way of looking at indices. Right? From here, 6 over 15p minus 3q. Multiply both sides, 15 minus 3q equals to 3. So you can see, guys, I got 15q, equation 1, equation 2. Then I solve. You should get 13 over 2, 3 over 2. Can everyone get? Can everyone get? Yeah, okay. Tyson can? Can Vin can? Vin got do? Haven't do? Haven't do. It's okay, you do now. Yong Kai got do? Can get? Successful, Kaden I think submit already. Yan? Successful, Emily submit already, right? Emily submitted already. Xavier submit already. Archie I think submit already. K is doing now. You haven't submit? Okay, you submit later. Sorry? If you can, you give me separate. Because when I mark, I will separate all the 37 and I do one shot. Then I memorize the answer in my head, then very easy to mark. Okay, that's how I mark. Okay. So, once you're done, may I go on to question 19? 19 is okay? Calling once, calling twice, not coming back here again. Question 19, 1.86. Okay, so let me share with you what my thought process for 19. Just like algebra, we make x the subject. Whenever you make x the subject, what do? You always try to demarcate, filter the terms with x to one side. You can see 2 power 3x, 3 power x. I put them together to 6 power x. Variable, go to the left. Constant, go to the right. Then I take log on both sides. Then I bring down the x. And then I solve. Very clean and easy. Okay? Short and few steps, you can get the answer. Okay, all? Okay, ah? Oh, okay? You can just copy down. So for example, if you never do, you just copy down. For example, filter out x terms. Filter out terms with x. Copy down maybe just one line so that you know how to proceed. Okay? Next one, question 21. Question 21 is quite straightforward, I think, so I won't go through. If the solving is by substitution, you negative 1.39, 2.2. Yeah. Question 19. Sorry? 19, If you are not done with 19, I'm going to pause here for a while. Please help me to